So in this video, I want to break down 5 stocks that are actually reversing. The charts actually look good in the midst of this bear market crash, whatever the heck you want to call it. So let's just dive into it. If you all find value, hit that like button. And of course, make sure to subscribe and get your free stocks from Moomoo and from Webull, linked right down below. And let's talk. So right now, the markets, and mind you, it's about 2:30 p.m. and we're not actually going to break down the markets too in depth in this video. We'll save that for the night video. But as of now, as we have about an hour and a half left, markets are still in the red. The Russell's down almost 2%. The Nasdaq's down 1.4. S&P's down about 0.8, as the Dow is not doing that bad, but still it is down about 0.1%. We have gold down, silver's down, the VIX is down. Last I checked, Bitcoin, Ethereum's down. Everything right now is down, guys. Even oil's down. So it is just one of those days. After we had a huge green day last week and, just a couple of green days in a row last week, markets are starting to cool off, but bulls, in my opinion, are still in charge, which we will get into that more in depth in the night video as we do see what happens here in the next hour, hour and a half, especially during power hour, which is a very important time in the market. So let's go over these 5 stocks whose charts actually look pretty good, at least in my opinion. Of course, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. So stock number 1 is Lululemon. And let me actually delete this drawing set and show you guys what I'm seeing. So Lululemon has actually been reversing since the middle of July. And a lot of people probably might have missed that. Maybe you didn't know that. But this stock's been moving above the moving averages since the middle of July. We're talking 4 months ago here, and this is on the 4-hour chart, by the way, guys. And you can see as of literally last week, we took the highs out from the beginning of September as well. So that's a sign that the reversal's continuing, the breakout's continuing, and the momentum is clearly still there. And today, it's only down 1% as the markets, again, like I said, Nasdaq, Russell, they're still down. So Lululemon at this point, I feel like, sure, you might argue it's a little overbought, but, I feel like it's breaking out. Clearly, we're actually reversing, and if we do find support, whether it be in the low 350s, mid 350s, maybe we continue moving. I don't know, but if we find support here, this could be one that I would like to enter, and I would look to see, or trade this rather, towards 400, maybe 390, 380, right? So this looks really solid, guys. It's been making higher highs, higher lows for quite some time right now, and JPMorgan has as well. If you guys take a look here, JPMorgan, especially in the past couple of weeks, has been breaking out. It went from $101 back in the middle of October, about a month ago, to now $133. We broke out of the highs from a couple weeks ago. We're at a multi-month high. In fact, we took the highs out here from the beginning of June. Now we're actually at almost a 6-7 month high. I mean, this thing is trading at 6-7 month highs. We're above the moving averages. We have a golden cross. And right now, believe it or not, JPMorgan is in the green as I'm making this video. It's up about 0.2%. It looks like it's holding the highs from early June as support right now, holding the 50 SMA as well here on the 4-hour chart. So JPMorgan looks strong. Bulls are clearly in charge, and it's legitimately reversing. We're at multi-month highs on JPMorgan. And another one that I'm looking at here is J&J, Johnson & Johnson. This one right now it has been breaking out of the moving averages since the middle of October, and we have an ascending triangle, as you all can see here. I drew it out on the 4-hour. We have it clear as day. You guys can see resistance has been 175, and right now we're pretty much at that point. We're testing it. If we do break 175, we're going to be at a multi-month high on J&J. From that point, I could see it going to $180. $180 breaks, 183 to 185. These are the gaps that I can see filling. That's where I'd be looking to play it. So my alert right now is at 180. I might as well just get rid of that one and make a new one for 175. If we break 175, guys, I see us going towards 180, 185, maybe even higher than that. We shall see. But J&J looks like, it's been reversing. Higher lows, higher highs. Well, maybe not a higher high yet, but, we did hit a higher high about 3-4 weeks ago, but we're waiting for the next one now. Here, again, if it breaks 175, this momentum will continue. So J&J looks pretty strong in my opinion. Another one here which is reporting, I believe, Tomorrow, let's see here. It's Applied Materials, right? Yeah, Applied Materials is, mind you, pulling back right now, 5.5%. We'll talk about that here in a second. But they report earnings, I believe, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow after the bell on the 17th. That's Thursday, right, guys? In case you didn't know, Thursday comes after Wednesday. So Applied Materials is down on the day, which, I mean, can you blame the stock? It was way overbought. It hit $113. It pretty much doubled up. Well, no, it didn't double up. It ran up 60%, which pretty dang close to double up, in the span of a couple of weeks here. So it makes sense that it's pulling back. And we'll see if buyers come in here, at the, 100 mark, 50 SMA, that'd be a spot that I'd be looking for Applied Materials as it is reversing here. And ultimately, if this thing gets above $115, $120, which you can see that's been the high here, that's a big resistance stemming back from a couple months ago. If that is able to break, guys, we're going to see an even bigger reversal. This is the baby start, the little baby reversal that we've seen thus far. If we break 115.20, this thing could be moving towards the mid-hundreds in no time. Now, I don't want to get you too excited. We have earnings coming out tomorrow. These types of companies have been under fire, so keep that in mind. And mind you, this is for a trade. And no, I'm not gambling on the earnings. Keep that in mind. I'm not going to buy before earnings and hold through earnings. I'm going to wait and see what these earnings look like. And if the setup looks good afterwards, we'll see how it goes from there. And of course, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm just giving you all my opinion and, kind of what I'm looking at here, right? So the last one, which I've talked about a lot here on the channel, especially lately because we kept calling it out, and it's just kept playing out beautifully. It is Netflix, ticker symbol NFLX. And this is another one that's legitimately been reversing for quite some time. Some of these Applied Materials, J&J, the reversal really started, JPMorgan a couple weeks ago. But Lulu and Netflix, I mean, these two, geez, guys, they've really been reversing for months. I mean, for months. Well, you could argue that especially for Netflix, you could argue on the yearly chart, it's not fully breaking out yet, but come on the 4-hour chart, it's reversing. It's starting to break out. It has been for a while. So Netflix now is above 308. Well, 305. It's got to get over 310. And ultimately, if this thing breaks 330, which was the low here from the beginning of March, that is where the next gap is going to fill. I've been saying that like crazy, and I'm going to stick to it because that's what I'm thinking, guys. And, I'm going to set my alert at 330. If that point breaks, we have upside. High 300s. Who knows where Netflix is going to go? All I know is I think it's going to go. I think there's a higher likelihood it goes, mid 300s at this point, as opposed to going back to low 200s, under 200. That's my take. Clearly the technicals are pointing to that direction. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this for this video, as I'm choking on my words here, guys. I don't want to make it too long. What are your thoughts? Those are a couple of stocks. Lulu, JPMorgan, Johnson & Johnson, Applied Materials, Netflix. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And do you agree with me on these? Do you disagree with me? I'd love to know. Make sure to hit that like button and to subscribe. And don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo and from Webull. You get $10 cash coupon plus up to 15 stocks from Moomoo. All you have to do is deposit at least $100 using that link down below, and those 15 stocks could be valued up to $2,000. And you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, peace out.